George Ledochowski is known as Mr. Interlake Baseball, and I think that's because of your involvement up in the area of Toulon. But you first saw the light of day in Chatfield, and I guess that's where you started to play, George.
Yeah, okay. And you want to know background? The background from Chatfield is started playing ball when I was about 15, and in the Interlake that time, there was lots of baseball, and every town had, because at the early 50s, there was hardly no work, but each family was from about 5 to 10 people in a family there. So it was nothing to make a team in a local town, because everybody was a baseball player. It doesn't matter how. And like in my family, there was 10 brothers. So it was nothing for me to throw the ball to anybody. And we had lots of fun, and then we started challenging.
The whole team was Ledochowski's, is that?
Well, not quite, no. But I would tell you, probably our cousins. Most of them were cousins. Like for the whole team in the Interlake, like we used to be in Chatfield, would be cousins, you know.
Sure.
And
then you moved to Toulon.
And then finally, from 50 to 70, I moved to Toulon, and then I started to get into the urban organized ball with senior ball, intermediate ball, and all that. And then I think in 75, we went with our team to Rimouski, Quebec, and had a nice tournament there.
You won the Canadian title, or
we won the Canadian title in Brandon, outbeating the West, and then we won title to go east to Rimouski, Quebec. That was next year, so we have time to do something. Raise some money to go. The biggest factor in life, yeah.
George, you were responsible for a lot of the work that was involved in building so-called Green Acres Park in Toulon, the ball facility there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was the council at that time with our community, and there was lots of grants, so we used them up to the limit to do what we had to do, and it's still nice.
Yes, yeah. Are you living in Toulon now?
I'm living in Toulon. I'm still involved with ball, with my intermediate ball with the senior league in the city. Right now there's 12 teams in our league, which is nice. Yeah, we're having a fun.
Do you see much of a change in baseball from the time when you first started to play? Yes,
a little bit. It's harder to get players like years ago, earlier. Every town had 2-3 good players with no trouble finding them. Now those towns are gone because there's no more ball in those small towns. So now they go to the city. By the time I find a player, the city guys got him. So it's not the worst, but we're having fun.
Sure. Yeah. And you think there's still the same enthusiasm for baseball out there?
It is. It is and it isn't. You know, it's kind of a two-way battle. There's so many other sports now that are interfering with our baseball, you know. I'm talking about minor ball, right from scratch one. Soccer takes over, all the kids are running. And there should be room for soccer, there should be room for ball. But somehow it's not clicking yet. I don't know why.
Yeah, well.
It's a bad thing, but that's how it goes. And then hockey, right now, any good players there is, sometimes they got elite hockey. The player should be playing baseball, he's out.
Sure.
Someplace on a baseball team, in a hockey team, playing hockey. Then when he's going to be 15, 18, he wants to play baseball, but then he's over that hurdle that he should be playing ball at that time. And usually a good athlete can play any sport.
Sure. Yeah. Any special highlight that stands out as you think back along the way from your involvement in baseball?
Well, it was a nice challenge. One thing, it was very interesting. You win places that you would never win with your team. And you always figure that other team that you're going away is going to be much tougher and stronger. And I keep telling my boys, they're going to have 9 players, and we're going to have 9 players. After this 9th inning, we'll see who's tougher, who's better. And that's about the name of the game. It's how you work and what you got. Yeah.
Does it feel very good for you to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame?
It's something that you will never forget. Yeah, it's something in line, and it's nice to be there, you know, with other people that we know and interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah,
yeah. That's nice. Yeah. One thing I was laughing when I came here, and I was thinking about the early 50s. I said at that time it was nothing to go to the game because the gas was 39 cents a gallon or 9 cents a liter. So it's nothing to go anyplace. Now, I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to interfere a little bit with traveling out over. With the gas being high, some of the boys maybe can't afford to go out over.
That's right.
And it's going to put a damper on the whole thing.
But you have some good memories of the old days, haven't you?
Oh, we have memories that I can't forget.
We've been talking to George Ledochowski, Mr. Interlake of baseball, who has been inducted into the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame.
And that was in '98.